Colorado.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. Hair's up, clothes are ready. I am going to do something very special today. On Sundays, we like to wake up, stretch it out, and maybe do a little exercise. I have a very special guest, Michelle LavIre, today. She's going to do some Pilates with us. So let's get ready to warm up, everybody. Get your coffee, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Good Morning Vail starts right now. Welcome back. It's Sunday, everybody, and we have so many amazing things going on in our community. The calendar is full. We had Sarah Johnson from Roundup River Ranch here yesterday with me, and she's so marvelous, and it's such a great organization. I want to remind everybody what they have going on. They have a Grateful Harvest coming up on the 12th of this month. It's going to be a huge feast for everybody, and they also have a great event on the 10th. If you'd like to volunteer or be a part of all the fun at Roundup River Ranch, just go to roundupriverranch.org. And what else is going on? The Vail Jazz Fest is continuing. This time they're featuring the Women of the Arts. It's going to be amazing. Get your tickets right now. It's going to be so much fun. On Thursday, the 10th, we have somebody amazing. Her name is Lakeisha Benjo, and she is going to play the saxophone. She's going to kick off all the great ladies of the Vail Jazz Fest, so you're going to want to not miss that. Also, you know what? Flowers are so in bloom right now. I love to go around town and take photos of all the beautiful flowers, but if you don't have time to do that, why don't you head on over to the Betty Ford Gardens? You can see every single beautiful thing that you can imagine right there. It's so beautiful, and there's a new app right now that you can load on your phone. It's the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens app. So if you see a flower or something unusual that you don't know what it is, you can take a photo of it. The app will tell you exactly what it is. How cool is that? I love finding out what things are, especially flowers, because you never know what's going on. We have snapdragons and so many really cool things. We might not know the name. Now I'm saving the best for last. Oh my God, the Eagle Block Party is coming, everybody, next weekend. I'm super excited. I have my Saturday ticket, and that is Dumpfastunk. And also, the favorite is Lettuce. That's a headliner that I saw back a long time ago over at Red Rocks, and I'll never forget them, so I'm going to go again. It's so much fun. It's a big deal. The block party all kicks off on Friday the 11th and goes through Sunday the 13th with so many incredible headliners. We're talking about Kyle Hollingsworth Band, Carl Dennison's Tiny Universe, Bill and Jillian Nershi, so many. Oh my God, you're going to want to get your tickets. Go to blockpartyeagle.com, get your tickets, and I'll see you there on Saturday, but it's a full weekend of fun. So we have a lot of great stuff to do today for the shows. Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Bleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail. Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's Sunday morning, and what better way to start your day than with exercise? We've already learned a little bit of yoga, but now we have a very special, exciting experience with Pilates. Now, this is probably going to be, for me, really the first time I'm learning it. I've done a couple of things on a Pilates ball, but I don't really know anything about Pilates. This is Michelle LavIre, everybody. She is a personal instructor for so many great things, but Pilates is one of the great things that you teach. What are the great benefits of Pilates as opposed to other exercises that we have in our reach?
So Pilates is something, it's actually the only exercise I know that you can do your whole life, well into your hundreds, that's never detrimental for your body.
Wow.
Everything starts in the core. And the core, like the base of a house, when it's strong, the rest of your body is strong. So the strength starts in the core, and then it goes out, through the limbs, and it also aligns your spine. And Joseph Pilates, the founder of Pilates, always said you're only as old as your spine is. So as we get older and we don't use it as much to do somersaults and cartwheels and all the kind of spinal movement, we lose it, right?
Yes.
So that's why people think we start to shrink as we get older. We don't really shrink. It's the space between the vertebrae, the muscles, the atrophy. And so doing Pilates, you can keep that space, you can keep that length, those muscles, that alignment, that mobility, and stay tall.
I'm going to be 5'3" for the rest of my life.
Yeah, so it's awesome for your posture.
I love that.
All ballerinas, do it because it's so great for your core, and that's why they're so strong, right? And able to move so beautifully.
Oh, it's amazing. Now, the core, for those of us who are unsure, now, I always think of the core as my stomach.
Yeah.
But it's really the entire base of your middle, right?
Yes. Even your inner thighs are part of your midline, so those are included in your core. We have so many layers of abs that in other exercises, or other forms of exercise, we never really tap in so deep to, for instance, the transverse abdominis, which is the deepest layer of our abdominals. And in Pilates, you feel that. So it's kind of like you start to feel all these muscles you never knew you had.
Yeah, well, I didn't know abs were plural. I have an ab.
Yeah, it's really fascinating. You gain amazing body awareness. It's so great for rehabilitation.
Nice.
It improves any other activity or sport that you do, tenfold. Even golfers get really strong in their golf swing. The golf ball. I'm not a golfer, so I don't know all the terms.
That swinging thing
goes a lot further. And it just keeps you really young and mobile in your body and feeling good.
I have to say that I'm really excited to learn a little bit about Pilates because, number one, I feel like you don't injure yourself as much with doing something with Pilates as well because it's controlled.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes. And you, like I said, you learn body awareness, which is the greatest gift of Pilates. However, so you, in any situation, you know how to move your body properly. Also, you really support all your joints with, the supporting muscles that you build in Pilates and stuff like that. So when you're on the hill skiing, or even if you do get injured, your recovery is a lot faster.
Oh, nice.
Same thing with pregnancy. If you do Pilates before, you bounce back really.
Hear that, people?
Well, your body bounces back faster, yeah.
Did you hear that, people? You can really just have a kid and still look amazing. No, this is really cool. I know that there are so many great benefits to Pilates. For somebody like me who's a beginner, what would you say is the benefit that I will receive? Let's say I'm doing a a thing with you this morning. We're going to learn a couple of moves. What's the best benefit I will receive after today?
Probably feeling your abs.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know. I would love to feel that.
Especially like the lower abs, a lot of women say are hard for them to feel.
Especially after a certain age.
Yeah, and you can definitely feel those again in Pilates.
And as long as, I know sit-ups are not that great for the back and things like that. So these are exercises that won't hurt you. And
Right.
the only crunches I do are Nestle's. So we're not doing crunches, okay? So this is going to be really exciting. Michelle, I know you work through Revolution Power Yoga, but you also have your own private practice.
Yeah.
And you can teach people several different forms of wellness and health. How do people reach you to find out how they can have either an at-home session, which is a private, or maybe some group sessions or whatever it is that you do? How do people find you?
Yeah, so my business is La Femme Wellness. I'm an acupuncturist and a stop Pilates instructor. I specialize in back pain, in fertility, hormones, all women's health, and also skincare. I do microneedling, which is amazing.
Oh.
And I've been doing Pilates for over 20 years now and stretch therapy. So I work out of different studios. I sub or do privates throughout the Valley. 10 a.m. Monday morning at Revolution is a mat class. It's amazing. You
Nice.
would love that, Liz. And yeah, every Monday morning at 10 a.m. it's mat. Anybody, any level can get on their mats and do it. I teach machine classes at different studios, Synergy, all over. I think we're going to be getting a reformer in Revolution soon. So I'm available for privates there. As far as, in-home stuff, you can contact me at my cell or on my website is lafemmewellness.com. And my cell phone's 248-686-6516. And I will see, as much as I have time for in-home privates, but I can also help you find an amazing instructor. I'm in the middle right now of creating an online platform.
Nice.
So it's reachable for everyone.
That's incredible. And we all want to do something special for ourselves. And I like the idea that you work with females and hormones and all that good stuff because, man, we hit a certain age and everything just goes to you know what. And, a lot of us have it. I won't even show my upper arms right now because they're like soft and flappy, and I hate that.
Well, acupuncture can help you with that. It's
Acupuncture?
raising your chi, because our checking chi starts to sag. So with the
Oh my God, I need to up my chi.
a combo of Pilates and acupuncture is really the answer for that.
I am so. I got that number in my head now because let me tell you something. My arms are my biggest thing right now. I'm very obsessed with. I want to firm them up, and and women, we get that blah, 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 blah thing going on. We get the hormones, we get the belly, and we get all that other stuff. But for anybody, men included, something to start your day with, to give yourself a little bit of empowerment, a little bit of freedom, a little bit of exercise, and your day is a much better experience. You just feel more alive, you feel more awake, you feel special, you feel like you're good to yourself. Have a little self-love, a little self-care, and then your day is just primo.
Yeah, men love it too, and you feel so good after moving your body.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Well, this is exciting. We have Michelle LavIre here for your Sunday morning exercises. When we come back, we're going to learn a couple of moves with Michelle. So get your mats, get your clothing ready, and we are going to get ready to do some exercises for your Sunday morning right here on Good Morning Vail. We are TV8. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you into Rugs Benedict to come explore our 12,000 square foot showroom. We've been serving the Vail Valley for over 50 years now with flooring needs. And we inventory a ton of product from Carpet One to provide the very best values, highest style. We just built a warehouse, 15,000 square foot warehouse in gypsum. So we have over 120 different broadloom carpets. We have a lot of waterproof wood flooring, things that we can install right away. We have employee installers, a lifetime installation warranty. Many of them have been with us for decades and they're true craftsmen in their work. They're absolutely extraordinary at installing any of the flooring that we provide. We also have over 1,000 area rugs in stock right now, and they start at 2x3s. I could bring these into the studio today, but they go all the way up to 12x16s, and we have them hanging on the racks just like shopping for clothing. So it's very easy for you to just flip through, see what's available. We'll deliver them to your house so you can check out how they look in your space with your lighting. All different sizes, all different shapes, some things that are going to be a little bit more contemporary as well as tribal, traditional, all the latest and greatest looks. We have things that are hand knotted, silk, woolen silk options, all the way down to some machine made indoor outdoor type rugs. So really anything that you're looking for your business, for your home, for a rental, Rugs Benedict can provide it. And one thing I consistently hear when people leave our showroom is, that was so easy, thank you so much. So we make the process very easy. Come in, take a look, and we'd love to offer you a free estimate. Look forward to seeing you in our showroom.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. We have the lovely Michelle LavIre behind me. We are getting our Pilates on this morning. I hope you're sitting down on a mat. You can follow along. I'm a newbie and a beginner, so I know you can pull it off too. Michelle, what are we going to do to start off the workout?
So we're going to do just a little bit of opening and then get your abs fired up.
Perfect.
Then we're going to get into your hips and stretch them, because you told me that your low back and your hips are a little tight.
Always.
By stretching the hip flexors, that will solve both those problems.
I love it. Okay.
So I just wanted to say first, we have 2 layered yoga mats here today, which you can do, or you could do a Pilates mat, which is a bit thicker, because we have a lot of work rolling on our spine in Pilates.
Okay.
So you want more padding than you would in stuff like yoga. Yeah.
All right, so a thicker mat than yoga mat for Pilates.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of fun props. Today we just have our bodies, which is totally fine.
My body is a prop.
Props can make it more difficult and challenge you, but they can also make things more easier and get you into positions that you can't get into yourself just yet.
Okay, I like that.
So we might get a little bit creative with some props if we figure out that we need them, okay? I'm gonna have you first laying on your back.
All right, everybody on your backs.
And bring your arms out to a T, palms down, and make sure that those hands are just a little bit lower than the shoulders.
Okay.
So for no strain. And bring those feet apart as wide as your mat, knees still bent. And I'm just going to have you start to windshield wiper your hips side to side.
On my hips.
Yep, just to get a little
Like
bit of
that?
an opening so we don't shock your body. Perfect.
It actually feels good.
Yeah.
You can feel this part here
Yeah.
opening up.
It's amazing. You can do this from your bed every morning.
Oh, everybody,
like a
let's
cat
just have
stretch.
coffee on our backs.
And really pull that belly button to your
I
spine.
have to remember that part.
As you're doing that, and kind of exhale. Inhale through the center, exhale to the other side. There, beautiful. And keep just breathing, let it feel good for you. And then the next time we go to the right, we're gonna hold it there, okay? And I want you to really think about pushing the left glute, the left butt muscle, through the front of the left hip flexor to start to open it up.
So do I squeeze it?
Yep, pushing this glute through the
okay.
front. Reaching long through the front of your thigh.
My butt
and
cheek
see
is
if-
shaking.
Already. See if you can get your knee to tap the floor a little bit. So you get a really nice stretch there. And think about really pulling up from the hip through the core up to your armpit and just breathe into that.
I mean, like
stretching your whole side.
you can literally feel the entire side.
It feels
stretching.
good. And
It
this
does.
might be the only moment you get for yourself today to just be in your body, which is so important.
Oh
so
gosh, remember that, everybody.
soak it up. And then I want you to, again, pull your belly button to your spine. Think about your abs hugging your spine like this special gift it is, and then bring your knees over towards me. And we're gonna do the same thing on this side.
It
Yep.
makes it easier to turn too.
So keep your feet.
Oh, right.
Yep, wide apart. There you go, beautiful. And same thing, really pushing this glute muscle, this butt
It's
through the
soft,
front of the
isn't
hip
it?
flexor.
Mushy, mush, mush.
Reaching down, pulling up through your side body, and really just breathe into that, trying to create length.
It feels good. Good night.
And then when you're ready, again, hug your abs around that spine, bringing it back to the center.
It makes it easier to move too when you bring your belly button in.
Beautiful. We're going to bring those arms straight up to the ceiling. Yeah, because that drawing your belly button to your spine really supports your spine with your abdominals.
All right, I like that.
We're going to
Remember
bring
that.
those feet in alignment with your hips,
Okay.
knees, and ankles.
There we
and I
go.
want you to think about keeping your sits bones really heavy. So other way, sending them, heavily anchored to the mat. This is called neutral. We're in our natural curves of our spine.
Okay, I can feel that.
Without lifting your head off the mat, I just want you to nod your chin to lengthen the back of the neck and then release it. We're going to do that 2 more times. So you're just going to exhale, kind of nod your chin and then release it, waking up those muscles so we don't strain them, okay? We're going to go 1 more time. This time we're going to keep the chin knotted. And then head, neck, and shoulders are going to flex up off the mat. You're going to look down at your belly button. Keep going until your arms are floating by your sides. Now keep those sits bones heavy to the mat. Drop them heavy. All the way down. Try and crush my fingers. There you go. Hold it up there. I want you to take an inhale, drawing your belly button away from your t-shirt.
Okay.
And then exhale, slowly lower back down. We're going to do that 2 more times,
And
okay?
then come back down like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Slightly nod the chin, exhale, flexing up. Blow like you're blowing out through a straw. Belly button comes to your spine. Holding it there. Inhale, pull those abs in tighter. Exhale, all the way down. We're going to go 1 more time, okay?
Okay.
Nod that chin. Exhale, coming up 2, 3. Beautiful. Circle your hands behind your head. Without clasping your hands, keep the elbows wide.
Okay.
Fingers can intertwine, but don't clasp.
Okay.
You're going to come up until both shoulder blades are up off the mat. So think about drawing your bottom rib to your belly button and then lower down till your head touches the mat and then come back up. I want you to do about 5 of those, okay?
Oh, that hurts. You got
Exhale. 1. Good. All the way down. Keep it going. Exhaling 3. Beautiful. Give me 2 more. Still
those
just in the
crunches.
warm-up.
This is a warm-up.
1 more time. Exhale, bring it up. So different than crunches. Crunches, we're coming forward, we're rounding, right? So we want to keep those elbows wide. Now stay up there. Baby pulses up. I want to see how many wrinkles you can make in that t-shirt.
Look at my face.
Pretend you're a human juice presser, okay?
Oh gosh.
Making me some fresh squeezed orange juice on Sunday morning.
I'm squeezing something. I don't know if it's juice.
Let's go one more time. You're gonna hold it there, okay? If you need a break, let me know. You're gonna bring this right leg up to tabletop, 90-degree angle, perfect. And then left leg to join it. Now we're gonna go into an imprint. So that's another pelvic form to support your back. So I want you to think about drawing your pubic bone to your belly button. And take a break, take a break. Breathe.
It hurts, you guys.
That's how we build the abs, okay?
Oh my God. You have to start off with something to start with, I think. Okay.
And feel like you're low. Yeah, those are your upper abs. They cover your rib cage.
Oh no.
Your rectus abdominis. So come up real tight, squeeze me that orange juice. Now stay tight and push your right heel across the room like you're trying to break through the wall. Exhale, and then switch legs. Go. Yes, come up a little higher.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I can.
That's okay. Give me 2 more. So usually we do about 10 of those, but freeze here. Twist towards your bent knee with your opposite armpit, so your right armpit, and then switch sides. So think about armpit rather than elbow touching that knee, okay? All right, so we're already feeling it. I think we're gonna move on.
Yay! Okay, this is hard. This is hard. Okay.
So there's so much we can do, but I want to get with you into opening those hip flexors to help your back and stuff.
Okay.
So we're gonna try to roll up first. If not, I'm gonna have you just get up, okay? But let's squeeze those inner thighs together. Send those legs long, point your toes, arms reaching back overhead. You're doing amazing, okay? Slightly nod the chin, exhale, try and roll all the way over to your toes, coming up, 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 up. Oh, you got it, you're amazing.
I'm dizzy, dizzy.
When you're ready, I'm gonna have you come to standing at the back edge of your mat,
okay? Okay, I can tell everybody that Pilates is gonna kick your booty, but I can feel it already, so I know this works.
Yeah.
Wow.
You'll feel it tomorrow,
so
maybe, if you go to reach for something.
Or if I go to sit up.
That too. Okay, arms up nice and tall. And I want you to bring your big toes a little closer together so you're in really good alignment. Good. We're gonna start with the head. I want you to nod the chin and roll down 1 vertebra in your spine at a time, pushing your belly button to your spine until your hands touch the floor. If you need to bend your knees to get there, that's totally fine. Okay, keep that belly button protecting your spine. And then I want you to walk out 4 big walks to a plank position with your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Look at you.
Look at me go.
Shift those shoulders right over your hands or bring your hands under your shoulders. Okay. Now I want you to, however you need to get there, bring your right foot in between your hands. Inch it there a little more till it's right. Yes, there you go. Great,
all right.
Great way to get there. So we're going to keep pushing back into your back heel. Keep the front knee right over your front heel.
Okay.
Lock out your left knee, and then I want you to pulse down through your hips. Slow, deep pulses. We're going to do about 20. So straight down, not moving forward or back. Lift your head up so it's not hanging. There you go. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades together here.
All right.
And just pulse straight down. Can you feel any opening in the front of here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ow.
good. Keep going nice and slow. The first time's the worst, but we're going to open those hip flexors.
Man.
You're going to be feeling good all day. Keep going. Give me about 10 more and breathe into it, really feeling your body open.
This is something I've never done in my life, okay?
This is what you have to be doing if you're getting low back pain and hip pain.
This is great, okay. That was it for me. Okay.
Okay, step that right foot back to your plank, belly button to spine.
Yep.
Come forward a little bit and then bring your left foot in between your hands.
You can have a little bit more grace than I do if you can. A little bit more gracefulness.
The first time's the worst.
Yeah.
Pushing back into your right foot.
Like that?
Go ahead and pulse. Pulse straight down. The pulse is coming through the hips. You're doing great, Liz.
All right, my hips are pulsing. We're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we're going to learn more of this really fun exercise. And 15, 16. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail. Don't go anywhere.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Familia de TV8, estamos muy emocionados de seguir avanzando nuestra programación en español. Recientemente tuvimos un exitoso evento donde colaboramos con nuestra comunidad para desarrollar ideas sobre nuestro contenido y nuestra programación en español. Así que muchísimas gracias a todas las personas que asistieron. Y si no tuviste la oportunidad de contribuir, aún puedes mandarme tus comentarios a través de correo electrónico. Y además te invitamos a seguir nuestras nuevas redes sociales para estar al tanto de todo nuestro contenido en español. Nos encuentras en Instagram y Facebook, @TV8 Conexión Latina, o nuestra página web tv8vail.com/Conexión Latina. Recuerda que puedes sintonizar toda la programación de TV8 a través del canal 92 de Comcast o nuestra página web tv8vail.com. TV8 is excited to continue making progress to our Spanish programming. We recently had a successful event at our studio where we collaborated with community members to develop ideas for the future of our Spanish programming. So thank you to everyone who came out. And if you didn't get a chance to contribute, you can still send me your comments via email. You can also now follow our new Spanish social media accounts on Facebook and Instagram at TV8 Conexión Latina, or our website tv8vail.com/Conexión Latina, so you can stay up to date on all our Spanish content. Remember, you can also tune in to all of our TV8 programming on Comcast Channel 92 or our website at tv8vail.com.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com, because there's always more for you on 92.
Join us on the Leadville Railroad. This fun-filled train ride takes you and your family on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for a half-day trip of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Book your adventure on the Leadville Railroad today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Well, we've made it. Summer practices for fall sports are in full swing here in the Valley, and going over to Eagle Valley High School, the volleyball team will enter their season with a target on their back, but head coach Michael Garvey says his Devils aren't afraid of a little heat. When the top dog enters a new season, pressure to succeed early builds. But head coach of Eagle Valley Volleyball, Michael Garvey, welcomes the heat.
It's a great challenge to have, to be able to say, all right, we're going to get everybody's best match. Ultimately, that only makes us better.
Garvey's girls dominated their conference last season, finishing with a perfect 10-0 record. But this year, that's not good enough.
Last year, there was a team better than we were. So we want to set ourselves up in a situation this year that we're the best team. They're not a satisfied team. So when they're given places to improve as an individual or as a team, they take it and run with it.
A state title is on the team's mind, but last year's conference championship should still be celebrated. Garvey's excited the team he's coached for now 6 years is receiving recognition, but he wants his girls to remember,
if you're the league champions, you better act like it. So we need to be the most respectful team. We need to be the kindest team. Every time you hear Eagle Valley High School, we want you talking about how great our kids are before we start talking about volleyball. That's what a league champion should do.
Eagle Valley Volleyball will play their first game of the season against Basalt at home in Gypsum. Last season, there was a lot of success surrounding the boys cross-country team over at Eagle Valley High School, and this year the team has even higher hopes, although they've lost their star senior, Jake Drever, to Boise State. Nevertheless, this team is still feeling confident. So I'm with head coach of Eagle Valley, Melinda Brandt, and there's a fall season approaching for the Devils this season. How are you doing, Coach?
We are really looking forward to it. Today's our first day of practice, and we got a great group out. We have about 45 on our roster right now.
Okay, and kind of walk through me, there's a lot going on behind us. What's about to take place?
On the first day, we always do a 2-mile time trial. We just want to see where kids are at after their summer training. It also helps us identify their pace for workouts so we can move forward with workouts at the right pace for them.
New year, new season, a lot of success last year. What's the expectation as the head coach of this Devils program?
Yeah, I think it's to keep moving forward and keep that trajectory. I knew we were a top 10 team for about the last 2 years. We just couldn't pull it together at the end. So in 2022, to be 4th at state, we want to be right back there this year. I'd love to see us higher at regionals. We were 3rd in the region, but 4th at state. So our region's one of the toughest regions, and we came back and beat all the teams, or we beat the teams that beat us and the regionals, and then Central beat us. So we just want to be that top team from the Western Slope this year for the fellas. And the girls are making a big comeback. We're putting the pieces together. We got some new pieces on the girls' side, so we're really looking forward to seeing how they'll compete this year.
Okay, and last year you lost 2 of your top seniors from last year's team. Yeah. They were very successful and talented runners in themselves, but do you see anyone else stepping up to kind of fill that gap?
Yes, our boys team is really deep, which has been awesome. They just keep coming up the pipeline. They see the success. They want to be a part of it. Jake is off to Boise State, but I think between the Blair boys, Cooper, Armando, guys coming up that didn't score last year but will score this year, it's going to be really fun to just see. I think we will be better and more competitive as a team this year as some of those younger guys get bigger, faster, stronger.
Okay, and talk to me a little bit about Jake. You're obviously losing him from last season, but he's such a special kid, very talented. Also ran a 15:19:40 for his PR last season, the first Devil ever to break that 16-minute mark. How special was it to coach a kid like Jake who is just so talented?
He was great. He did all the little things right, and as he got older, he started to just keep getting stronger and really dug into the little pieces. So I think our kids see that. They see that one of their peers did something really special, broke 16 not just once, but 6 times over the season. And so it wasn't just a fluke run. He just kept throwing down awesome times. So to have the other guys see them, and they know they want to go out after that. So now that 16's been broken, I think the kids are just going to keep going after that. So I think we could have 3 or 4 guys under that mark this year, which would be phenomenal. Well, not under his school record, but under 16. I think I would not be surprised by that. That's kind of the goal for them. So yeah.
Okay, awesome. And you guys, your best finish ever in program history was 11th. Last year, you guys go to states and blow that out of the water with 4th. Yeah. With that finish, what do you think's the expectation there? Like, could you go back to states this season? You just talked about some new talent there that may be able to fill in for Jake as he's gone this year. But what's kind of the expectation there? Do you want to get back up to 4th place or maybe even improve on that mark?
Yeah, I think cross country is interesting, right? Because I can't control what the other teams are doing. We can just control how much work we're putting in. And so our guys are ready to put in the work. They're ready to gel. Just a few weeks ago, we won the National High School Trail Championships with some of the guys that are returning. Jake was a part of that team too, because they get to have returning or graduated kids on those programs too. But Eagle Valley is put their name on the map again right away as the first big summer competition for the cross country athletes. So we're really proud of those guys for going out there and doing that over the summer. So I think it's just gonna build and build and build, and we just have guys that keep stepping up, which is phenomenal. We have freshmen that are coming in that are already making some noise that are kind of surprises for us right now. So we have seniors, juniors, sophomores, freshmen that I think will all be a part of the varsity roster, and that have all had experience. Jackson Fillmore is coming up, and he's already had multiple years of varsity experience, and so it's just really fun to see the depth of our boys program and just to be strong year in and year out. But last year was really the culmination of a lot of years getting put together to finally get fourth. So it was just fantastic. The guys were stoked, and I think we can be right back there. Just kind of have to see how we compete with the other teams in the state and some of the big dog teams. We got some big races this year. Well, we'll get to see them. We have Liberty Bell on our schedule. Our first race is in the Front Range, so we get to see that. We'll get to run Junction twice this year, so we'll have the speedy times flowing for that. And then we're going to go to Indiana this year for an out-of-state race at the Nike Twilight Meet there, so they'll get to see some out-of-state competition too. So that'll be awesome.
Okay, awesome, Coach. And like we talked about earlier, a lot of firsts for this team last season. What first do you see for this cross-country boys program this season, maybe on the horizon?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think just having a stronger pack of guys that are all ready to take kind of that next step. So, like I said, 3 or 4 guys maybe going under 16 because it's been done. Now they can chase it. So I think Jake just paved the path, and other guys paved the path before Jake. So it just keeps elevating like each year, which I think is just a really great quality about our program. And on the girls' side, they've seen kind of the fast girls come through, but with Ellie qualifying last year and then now having multiple girls who I think can chase her down, it's going to be really fun to see how strong they get too.
Okay, and Coach, we've talked a lot about times. You know, we've talked about Jake in the past, breaking that 16-minute mark, and maybe what some of the boys can do this season for this team to get back to that 4th spot at states or even higher. But, you know, there's a lot going on in your head with all that conjumbled in there at the same time, but I'm breaking it down easy for you right now. What are you looking forward to, just plain and simple, the most this season?
Oh, man, I just love seeing kids grow. I think that is one of my favorite things. Seeing them come together as a team, seeing them find a place in the school. Eagle Valley's over 1,000 kids now, so when kids find a home with our cross-country team, that just really fuels me to say, hey, you know you're welcome here. You know you're going to grow here. I said our word for today, even on the first day of practice, is growth. Don't focus on how hard this 2-mile may seem on day 1, but we're gonna grow. We're gonna get better. We do this 2-mile at the end of the season too, and they see how much they've grown. Cross country is not like track where every meet is different, every course is different, and so to see them grow from a 2-mile to a 2-mile, they can see all the work they've put in. And so seeing the personal connection, seeing the leadership develop, and just seeing their personal growth is one of my highlights of the season.
Okay, so many things to look forward to this season. Any other exciting events coming up that you'd like to talk about?
Well, our exciting event is our home meet. We get to bring our home meet back. So we're going to be up at the Sienna Valley Club here on September 16th and hosting, we already have 15 teams committed, but we haven't had a home meet since 2020. So we're really excited to bring that back for the community so Gypsum and Eagle can really see all that cross country has. We'll have a kids race, a citizens race. So that is something that's really exciting for us too.
Similar to Eagle Valley and Battle Mountain, other schools around the valley are gearing up for their fall sports season. And over at Vail Mountain School, the athletic director, Bobby Eckert, is excited to see what his kids will be able to accomplish on the field or on the court this fall season as well. How long have you been athletic director over there in Vail?
Yeah, so this is actually my 9th year at the school, just getting started. And I guess this is now my 5th year as the athletic director. Just started my 5th year. I used to be a teacher and a coach for a number of years, and then 2019 I took over as the athletic director.
Awesome. And walk me through some of those exciting memories and maybe crazy athletic events you've seen in these past 5 years as AD over there.
Yeah, I mean, last year was probably the highlight. In my tenure here, we hadn't had a state championship with me as the athletic director. And last year, we had 2. We had a boys state championship in golf, which was incredible. We won by 1 stroke. It was like I was at the Masters or something. It was incredible. Being there was a really exciting game. Followed up right after that, our boys soccer team went on and won our first boys soccer state championship as well in the 2A classification, which was just absolutely incredible. So a lot of success in the last 2 years, and we're hoping to just build on that and keep going. We have some talented teams going into this fall, and it's pretty exciting to watch the growth that we've had over the 5 years that I've been here as an athletic director.
Have you had any time to chit chat with either of those head coaches of both those teams to kind of find out what the expectation is for this new season?
Yeah, quite a bit. They've been really active this summer. Our head soccer coach, Kevin Ives, he's actually on the field right now doing some optional training with some of the boys, and his wife is our head volleyball coach. So we got a pretty nice combo. Aspen Ives, she's a teacher at the school, and this is going to be her second year as the head volleyball coach. And they've been running practices twice a week, pretty much the whole summer. Just kind of open to any kids who want to come by, and they're doing training. And we're really excited about our seniors this year. We had some really strong juniors last year. You know, it always sucks to lose your valuable seniors, but I think they passed the baton pretty well, and we have some really strong leadership going into this season. We have a lot of seniors on both rosters for volleyball, for soccer, and for golf. Those are kind of our three big sports for the high school programs. We have a couple other, sport offerings that we do as well, but those ones kind of encompass most of our students. So yeah, we're thrilled. The kids are ready. I know our golfers have been golfing. We're bringing on a new head coach for golf, which is awesome. Our previous head coach, Will Sipp, is stepping away after a state championship and having a baby of his own. So he's walking away on a high note, but left the team in good hands. So we're thrilled.
Yeah, what a note to end it on. Having a baby and coming off a state championship win like that. That's definitely the way you want to end your career, I would say. And then, what about the kids on the team? Is there any expectations going through their heads? They want to run it back, maybe golf and soccer specifically?
Yeah, I think the coaches are starting to talk about expectations, and we're kind of waiting for all of our kids to get back in town and get ready for that first practice, because they start August 7th. So right now the trainings have just been kind of optional. We haven't really seen everyone on the pitch yet or on the volleyball court. But yeah, I know the coaches are it's tough to come off a state championship and stay at the top. You now have a target on your back. And so I know our coaches are trying to just keep a positive attitude with our kids and making sure that they're not getting too cocky and ready to win, and teach them what it takes to, stay on top for boys soccer and for boys golf. And girls volleyball, we're really excited. We have a really big freshman class coming in. We got something like 30 girls signed up to play volleyball. And yeah, we're bringing on a couple of new assistant coaches, which is great. And yeah, we're just, gearing up and getting ready.
Have you seen any healthy but competitive rivalries building?
Yeah, definitely. I know there's a couple of games on the boys soccer schedule that are circled and highlighted. One of the kind of newer rivalries that we've created in boys soccer, at least, is with Colorado Academy down in Denver. I think in the last couple of years we've lost one and then win one and then lose one and win one, and they're high energy games, really strong opponent. So I know that's a really big one. A classic rivalry that we have in all of our sports is always with Aspen. And so that one's going to stay strong and true. And then, looking across around the valley here, we've created pretty good, friendly rivalries with teams like Battle Mountain, Summit, Eagle Valley. So, we're always looking forward to those games. And then on the girls volleyball side, I think our biggest one is probably Vail Christian. They're always, one of the top teams in the league, and so are we. And I know Meeker has a really strong squad. They're always in that top category. So those are some of the games that are, triple circled on the rosters or on the schedules right now that coaches and players are looking forward to. So, yeah.
Being on your side as the athletic director, but also the athletes, the students themselves, how special is it for those student athletes to play a team around here in the Valley like Battle Mountain or Vail Christian, like you were talking about? All these kids know each other, so what's it like for them to actually play each other on the court, field, etc.?
They seem to hate each other on the court. They put everything they can into it. It's big locker room speeches right before. It's dramatic, and win or lose, there's hugs after the game. It's pretty cool to watch, and it's a pretty tight-knit community here, and but it's definitely a very friendly rivalry. When it's on the court, it's all business, and everyone wants to win. And then right after that game's over, the pictures are being taken, and there's hugs and sometimes even tears. So it's pretty fun to watch. It's a cool community that we have here. These kids are lucky to be able to have each other and have these summer leagues where coaches all know each other. And like I said, I've been coaching lacrosse out here for a long time, and I know that coaching against some of my friends is really fun. And we have a men's league in the summer. We all get to play together, so we're all friends at the end of the day. And using sport as a way to grow and teach these kids lessons is a pretty special thing to be able to do. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, wow. That sounds exciting. My final thought, what are you looking forward to most this upcoming fall season?
Man, that's a good question. Right now, I feel like I'm so hung up in just creating all these schedules, all these pieces of paper I got in front of me and making sure that everything's ready to go. I think I'm looking forward to the kids getting here in a week or two and not being kind of the only person in the office. I mean, it's pretty quiet in here right now, and I like looking out my window and seeing kids. And so I'm just excited for the kids to show up and, get to see some games. That's my favorite part of my job. And being behind a computer screen and creating schedules is the hard part. And it's always worth it when the kids show up and get to actually watch them play. So I'm just looking forward for the school year to get going, kids to be in the building. And yeah, it's right around the corner. So we're there.
Yeah, as a sports reporter, that may be my favorite part too, actually getting to go and watch the games unfold.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks a bunch for having me today. And, for those of you guys who are watching, you can go to vailmountainschool.edu and you can see all of our schedules online there and pick and choose games to come to and come support us. It should be a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, hey, Bobby, I appreciate you taking the time today to chat with me.
Of course. Thanks a bunch and enjoy the rest of your summer. And look forward to seeing you on some of the court and field and golf courses, all of that stuff. So we'll be getting going soon. Thanks a ton.
Over at Battle Mountain High, the Huskies volleyball team, they're excited to see a returning starter take the court in her senior season. Inside the gym at Battle Mountain High, the sound of bouncing volleyballs ring out, signifying the start of the new season. This year, energy is something the Huskies need, and head coach Shelby Crummer is ready for senior setter Lily Suman to bring it.
Help it! If you have ever been to a Battle Mountain game or watched her play, you see it and you're watching it and you also feel it. The way she celebrates and, or overcomes something that is maybe not something to celebrate but moves beyond it and forgets that error quickly is a huge example and just overall brings the team forward in the game.
Suman's energy is perhaps her greatest asset to the team, but how does she channel so much life into her game? So your team says you have a lot of energy, and after watching you play, I agree, but where does all that passion come from?
This is really my outlet. I go to work, I go to school, I have all my, especially as a senior, I have all my application stuff to do, and I come here and I just have so much fun, and these are all my best friends, and all my energy just comes from being so excited to be here and just enjoying the time, so.
Suman isn't afraid to be vocal with her team, which makes her a leader, but she's also a competitor who pushes everyone around her, even those who are after her starting position.
We play the same position. We've been fighting for it for the last 4 years, since we were freshmen. She's the person that I compete against, with, and yeah, she makes me better.
When talking further with Suman, she let her competitive side show. So you mentioned in your 4 years here at Battle Mountain, the Huskies have never been able to get over the hump and beat rival school Eagle Valley. How memorable would it be in your senior season if you got 2 wins on the court over the Devils?
That's my goal. That's all I really am looking for. Like I said, I have not beat them since I've been here, and just to leave on that note would be the best thing ever. So I really hope we can pull it out, but we'll see.
Battle Mountain Volleyball will play their first game against Eagle Valley this season in Gypsum at the end of September. Now, we've touched on sports here around the Valley, but outside the Valley, collegiate programs are gearing up for their fall sports as well. In Golden, Colorado School of Mines football is hard at work on the gridiron preparing for their upcoming season. And not too long ago, we took a trip over to Denver for the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference Football Media Day. Now the conference has released their latest coaches poll, rattling off this year's expected finish on the gridiron. And as no surprise, School of Mines takes that top spot heading into the season as they return key starters who were part of last year's run to the Division II National Championship. The program, though, is under new leadership of first-year head coach Pete Sturbick, but the expectation is no different with him at the helm.
Got a bitter taste in our mouth from last year. It's probably the only thing we're really carrying over is how ticked off we were and are after last year, how the way that it ended. And the structure of our program is really not changing. We're just trying to carry the torch forward. I know I got to put my own spin on it as the head coach, but it's like it has been. It's going to keep revolving around our players, and we're going to just try to take that next step with our program.
Sturbick's team returns 8 starters on defense and 6 to 8 on offense, depending on the personnel group.
More importantly, though, the team will have quarterback John Matocha back under center. Matocha was named recipient of last year's Harlan Hill Award, given to the best Division II player in college football annually. The rest of the rankings in the RMAC are as followed. Number 2 is held by CSU Pueblo, led by first-year head coach Philip Vigil. And the 3 spot is slated by Western Colorado. But stay tuned as Division II rankings will be released next week.
And that's going to wrap up your sports, but make sure to come back to us next week for more coverage around the Valley.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Visitors Bureau. I'm one of your hosts, Maddie Evans. Now we've got a really cool new concept taking place here in the town of Avon, Eaglevale, and Vail. And it's a great way to use as an alternative. Instead of driving your car, you can shift your ride to one of these incredible electric bikes behind me. Now this is a really cool rental system and you can control it all right from the power of your hands, right from your cell phone by downloading the Shift Bike app. And then from there, you can get over there and enjoy the incredible amenities that these bikes have to offer. We're going to walk you through it, but in order to do it, you have to download the app. So Shift Bike is the app, and then you can use the coupon code Shift Your Ride for the first 30 minutes free. And we're going to walk you through the pricing and everything here and how you can get one of the bikes. Let's get started. Once you get into the app, you can see exactly which location you would like to pick up the bike, how many bikes are available, and then where you can deliver the bike to. So you can see starting in Avon, making your way through Eaglevale, all the way to Vail Village, and then even down into East Vail. You can collect bikes, drop bikes off, and enjoy your ride on these nice electric bikes. Once you've scanned the QR code to get the bike unlocked, it's really important that you have safety first, so always make sure that you have your helmet with you. That way you can pop that on and you're nice and safe. Now, once you get the bike unlocked, it's super easy. You'll just take that lock right off the back. You'll see that you'll have this big, nice coiled cord, but there's a hook on the back for you to hook that to so that it is nice and out of your way while you are riding the bike. That way you're nice and safe and everyone around you is nice and safe so you don't tip over on the bike. And then once you've got that all secured, you're all set to go. You can just kick that kickstand up and start enjoying your ride. Now remember that these are pedal assist and there are some rules. To get the bike back to where you got it or to get it to your next destination, you can always use the app to see all of the great places where you can drop these off. Once you are done on your adventure on the Shift bikes, they're a ton of fun and you can see that you can get going pretty fast on them, especially with that nice little pedal assist. You'll take the bike back, lock it back up in one of the great charging stations that they have available, and then once you're done locking it up, make sure that you take your app out and you end the ride, because it is going to make sure that that bike is in the correct spot for you to have ended your ride, and that way it will not continue to charge you. That has been this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We can't wait to bring you more great information, but make sure that you get out there and you use the Shift bike to shift your ride throughout the community.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Boundaries are meant to be broken. Join adventure junkies Simon Donato, Rory Bosio, Hunter McIntyre, and Paul Turbo Treblecock as they test their limits in some of the most extreme competitive events on Earth, on Boundless.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Welcome to the second hour of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. A little winded because we are doing some great exercises with Michelle LavIre. She is a local personal trainer here in the Valley. And if you want to get some really good exercises, we're going to find out more how we can get in shape with Michelle. Keep it tuned right here. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail. TV8, your second hour starts right now.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters. This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 7 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns: Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to TV8 Good Morning Vail on a Sunday. I didn't realize I was getting such a workout, and I didn't even do that much, but that just shows you how Pilates can really, really help your body. Michelle LavIre is here with me, and she's going to show me how to shape up my booty. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to have you laying on your back.
All right.
We already opened the hip flexors, which is
Right.
really important in order to get into our opposing muscles, which in this case is our booty. Our glutes.
Okay, our booties.
So I'm going to have you separate your knees so that
Shoulder.
hips, knees, and ankles are in the same alignment.
Oh, perfect.
You're going to walk those shoulders down out of your ears because we have a tendency to shrug them up. And I'm going to have you first, in one piece, just lift your hips up to a bridge. And I want you to think about your butt muscles and your heels pulling towards each other, creating a force field.
Oh.
And then once you're up there, I want you to go 2 inches higher than you think you can. We're going to essentially raise the roof with that butt. Right here, we call it a thut, where the thighs and the butt attach.
The part
that
where
line.
it kind of goes. Blah, 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 blah,
Yep, we're working that. I'm going to have you lower down all the way, tap that mat, and then go right back up. We're just going to do 5 of these because I want to get through the whole series. Okay, so squeeze it up there. Yep, and keep some kind of engagement through the inner thighs. Even though they're not touching, don't let them wobble out, right?
All right.
Good.
All right,
Think about those
that's 5.
abdominals hugging around your spine.
Yeah.
We're going to stay up there. Little pulses up with the butt. Little pulses. Keep the butt reaching to the heels of your feet and the heels reaching to the butt. So you have that engagement. Okay?
Yeah, and you're thinking about it, and it actually makes so much sense.
Yeah, and you can feel it too. Keep
Yeah,
going.
my
Okay,
butt's
we'll just do 5.
Yeah,
Hold
5.
it there.
That's
Usually
5.
we would do more. We're going to lower halfway down to the mat. Come all the way up at the top. Try and squeeze your knees a little bit together as if you had a ball in there. Yep, and then open them back up. We're going to drop that butt halfway down, lift all the way up, squeeze.
Holy moly.
Perfect. Keep going like that. We got 3 more to make our 5, okay?
Is that 5?
No. 2 more.
2
Let's
more,
go.
ready?
You're almost
I
there.
feel it. I'm telling you all. Wow.
Last time, okay? Bring it up. Now we're going to stay up there.
Of course
This is
we
our
are.
last thing. We're going to pulse up and together. So it's like 2 parts of a rainbow. Yep. And together. Just a little pulse. Up and in, up and in, up and in. You got 2 more. Up and in. How are your knees, okay?
Yeah.
Beautiful. One more time. Hold it. Now we're going to stay up here. Let those knees come back into alignment. I want you to think about threading your pelvis through your belly button. So really tuck your pelvis towards your belly button and then start to roll down, starting with your upper back and then your middle back, 1 vertebrae at a time, pressing your belly button and using an exhale through your breath to push down in between each
you feel
bone.
every little thing.
Go down through the low back, the rims of your pants, drop your butt heavy. Now we're going to go right back up. So
man!
tuck that pelvis towards your belly button.
All right.
And rolling up and hold it there. The butt and the heels are still coming in towards each other, and then slowly roll down. And I want you to keep doing this. And remember, we spoke about how you're only as old as your spine. So if you keep your spine super mobile, for instance, with an exercise like this, you'll keep that length, you'll keep that height, that flexibility through your spine where all of our nerves run.
I'll tell you what, I've never even heard of this exercise, so this is amazing. I know a lot of you, if you haven't heard of this, if you are doing this with me, your booty is burning and I really can feel it.
Squeezing that butt,
Wow.
beautiful. Let's go one more time. Just
All right.
roll it up there. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the top, hold, and then go ahead and just roll it on down.
Yeah, when you get each little vertebrae and you're concentrating, you can feel, like you said, that core, and of course you feel it in the booty glutes.
In the booty and the spine, right? Opening and stretching.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Come on up. I'm going to have you roll up to sitting.
Ugh, look at that, everybody.
And let's just end with a little mermaid stretch because it feels so good. So I'm going to have you face the camera. And you can sit Indian style because we're on the mat. Or I'm sorry, cross-legged. Hands by your sides. There you go. And I'm going to have you reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Turn your palm in. And slowly just allow this arm to go out to the side as you stretch over. So you're pushing down a little bit into the mat to open up through here more and really pull the belly button to the spine and open up, breathe into your side ribs, really stretching that side body. We forget about the side body so much and it feels so good.
It really
Use your core to come back up nice and tall. Let's go the other side. Inhale. Exhale, over, breathing, get that elbow straight, lift your chin a little bit, beautiful, smile, good, come right back up. Let's go again, one more time each way, because it feels so nice.
It really does.
And we can add all kinds of twists and turns, but we're just gonna stay basic today, okay? And just breathing, thinking about sinking down into this hip here. Belly button is spine, breathe into that beautiful body.
I keep forgetting about my belly button.
And then come
like
on.
my belly's like coming out like this, okay.
One more time, over to the right. Breathe, 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 breathe. Beautiful, and then sit up nice and tall. And I want you to imagine a golden string coming from your sits bones, your tail, traveling up your spine and coming up out of your head, pulling you nice and tall.
I'm a puppet.
And there you go.
That was amazing. All right, come sit with me for a second. Let's chat for a real quick minute because this was incredible. And I really have to say, in all my years, working out has always been, you know, some of us, we have to get that gumption to do it. And then when you do it, then you feel great. But getting yourself motivated at the very beginning is the hardest. Give me a tip on how to motivate ourselves, especially, you know, like, gosh, we do a lot, we work hard, we play hard out here, but to get a personal exercise, even for 30 minutes in the morning, how do you get yourself motivated each day to get up and do it?
Well, I think you just got to start. And a great way to start is to go to a class because that holds you accountable. So like I said, Monday mornings, 10 a.m. at Revolution, I hold a Pilates class and it's amazing and we have so much fun. And it's a great way to start your week for the rest of the day because Monday mornings are hard anyway.
Oh, Mondays in general.
Yeah. So just get your booty out the door, get to class with me, and I'll do the rest for you.
And I like that it's at 10 a.m. so not everybody has to try and set an alarm for 7.
Right. I'm not a morning person.
And
so
when you
I
have
like
to
10.
do that, you almost don't do the exercise because it's at a weird hour and you don't.
And you're like, oh, I'd rather have a few more hours of sleep.
Or an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's really wonderful. I can't thank you enough for being here with me
You're
this
so
morning.
welcome.
We'll have to bring you back so we can learn some more great exercises to get ourselves healthy, happy, in alignment, and just feeling really great about ourselves. Michelle LavIre, everybody, tell us again what your website is so we can all give you a call and then you can get super, super busy.
LaFemme Wellness. It's LAFEMME wellness.com. My cell should be on there, but it's 248-686-6516, and you can always contact me that way too.
I can't thank you enough. This is Pilates for a Sunday morning. Great way to start your day, and we're going to always have Michelle come back, and we can learn lots of great things to keep ourselves healthy and happy. Thanks again, Michelle.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail on TV8 after I stretch.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello everyone, now is the time to refresh your floors. I'm Mandy Benedict. I'd love to invite you into our showroom to explore our 12,000 square foot showroom where you can view all different floors installed, see what it looks like in a larger space. One of our greatest growing products is waterproof wood flooring, which for our environment with kids and dogs and ski boot and our mountain lifestyle, this is a great flooring option. I brought one of the planks with me today. They're nice, long, wide planks. They're embossed on grain, so they look beautiful, but they perform really well in our mountain lifestyle. We have all employee installers. They've been working for over a decade with us, and we have a lifetime installation warranty. So not only do we make sure that the client gets what they want, we know what this climate needs. We have beautiful reclaimed floors, herringbone, really anything that you're looking for to update your home or your business. We have it at Rugs Benedict. We provide free estimates. So come in and visit us in the store. We'd love to see you.
Good morning, Vail.
We love our segments here over at Good Morning Vail and TV8. Gretchen does a really fun segment called Glitz and Glam. She made her way on over to Revival, and we're going to find out what they're all about so we can get our glitz and glam on.
Welcome to the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. I'm your host, Gretchen Fleshaw. I'm here in beautiful Edwards, Colorado, Revival Boutique and Med Spa. Welcome back to the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. I'm so excited to be at Revival Boutique and Spa. It is so beautiful here in the heart of Edwards, Colorado with one of my favorite human beings, Jessica Ballantyne. How are you doing, Jess?
Hi, Gretchen. I'm so good. Thank you so much for having me. I so appreciate it. This is awesome.
I love this because she is such a beautiful human being inside and out. And this space is stunning. It makes me feel so good to be in here. The calming energy, the presence here is just a fun place to be. And I have to be honest, I have been a customer for many a year. So whenever someone says I look good, I have to say it's because of you. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Well, you're gorgeous. And that's what we want to promote. And thank you for expounding upon the whole the energy and vibe, because that's something that we definitely focus on here. And that was really important to me when opening up something like this. I wanted to really stay away from the clinical vibe, that kind of sterile, feeling or aesthetic, and really wanted it to feel like a comforting space to hang out where women and men can feel safe. And where really it's kind of like a hangout, but you're really just trying to help, make yourself feel better, look better, whatever it is that you can do to, take care of yourself, really.
And I
Self-care.
love that about you, because it's such a stunning space, and it is a boutique and medical spa, and so many things that you have here really make you shine from the inside out. And I love that you really focus on that moment. It is about the mind, body, and beauty, like we always say.
It is.
And the whole concept of revival, coming back to life, becoming this like phoenix again from the ashes and coming back and feeling your beautiful self. And I know so many people, I won't drop names, that come here, many people that I'm friends with. And what are some of the things that you guys do here at Revival?
Yeah, well, we are, to speak to the whole thing, we are HIPAA compliant, so we never share anyone's information in terms of who comes here. We really try to make sure we keep people's anonymity safe. And although we do really think it's important for us to really feel good and be honest and unapologetic about what we do here, and to make women and men feel good about the fact that when you see someone walking down the street that looks good, or you think that their skin looks great, they probably did something to work on it. Right. Just like when you go to the gym, if somebody has a great physique, they've probably done something to be active with it. So some of the things we offer here are injectables. We do neuromodulators like Botox and Jeuveau. We also offer fillers, which we can work in the lips, the cheeks, chin, anything to kind of help reestablish what's been lost over time with age. We really try to focus on maintaining your natural aesthetic. We don't want to make you look different, but maybe the whole kind of like, wow, you look good, what did you do?
Kind
Not like, what did you do?
Yes,
exactly, refresh, that's perfect. So we also offer radio frequency microneedling to help with collagen and tightening elastin. We offer laser resurfacing. We do photofacial treatments that help with pigment and vascularity. We also offer chemical peels, facials for the more relaxing vibe. We give the best facial in town, if you ask me.
I love it.
We really focus on pampering, we also offer M-Sculpt, which is one of my favorite treatments that helps to build muscle as well as destroying fat. So it actually taps into your fat reserves to help build that metabolic response and build muscle. So, which is something that we lose over time as well. Is really important to us here. It's not just about the aesthetic. It's actually about us really feeling good and being stronger, better endurance.
Well, and I love that you said that too. It's about the health piece as well. And we were talking off camera a little bit that you can look beautiful and you can eat well, whatever. But if you're not, it's important to do every single piece of it, mind, body, soul, beauty, all of it,
It's a holistic approach. You have to kind of think about all the things, and that's something we really focus on here. We also offer the Emcella chair, which is something that actually helps with urinary incontinence.
Wow.
It helps with something called diastasis, it helps with pelvic floor strengthening. The M-Sculpt helps with diastasis recti, which is something that's helpful for women who have had babies, who their basically abdomen kind of separates.
Wow.
But the Emcella chair helps with urinary incontinence. It helps with erectile dysfunction with men, and also urinary incontinence in men as well. Men who have had prostatectomies or had issues with their prostate, with prostate cancer, things like this. So it can help bring back a quality of life, because it really affects us in our daily, activities and how comfortable we feel if we're running down the street or or like jumping on the trampoline with our kids or working out or laughing too hard. And so, again, it's really about focusing on how we feel and how we show up in life and having confidence, and when we look good, we feel good. When we feel good, we also look good, like as you said, kind of like emanating that radiance from the inside out.
I love that. You are such a powerful woman, and you
we all are, women and men, and that's one thing that we try to focus on is like the community. We really are all one. We all have this amazing essence within us, so if we can bring that about within each other. And another thing about coming in here that I love is like the healing power of touch. It's so incredible how healing and powerful it is, when you can have like just a little bit of that something or other, just in a day. Like that's what was so hard during the pandemic, people having to like, separate or stand off. And as soon as we opened back up, it was like people flocked in here. We needed that interaction and we needed to feel good about ourselves. And some of that comes from obviously like feeling good about ourselves from within, but we want to work on things outwardly too, and that's okay. And again, being unapologetic about it and doing what makes us feel good.
I love that you said that, unapologetically yourself, and feeling it's okay to look good and feel good. And everyone wants to feel that and have that moment. And I also love that you said men coming in here as well, because I feel like, especially maybe in our town, people don't, that's not true. A lot of men want to look good and feel good too. Why is that any different than women? So I know you're an open space for everyone, and I love that as well.
Yep, he, she, they, all of the things. Whatever makes you feel good. I feel like as long as you have integrity and good intentions behind what you're doing, you're not harming others. There's nothing wrong with whatever you're pursuing or desiring, whether it's activity, whether it's something in aesthetics or something that you want to do to maintain. And we all have different ways of being, right? Like our styles, our vibes, like all of those things. Like we should all feel really good about the uniqueness of ourselves and empower each other to do that. that and build it up, you know?
And I think that's what I love so much about you guys, the space, Revival as well, the mind, body, and beauty, because truly you touch base, like you just said, on every single piece of that. And when people leave here, you're really making them feel like the best versions of themselves. So you're changing
That's our hope.
The world 1% at a time. Not to sound cheesy, but it's truth. Just making people shine in a different way.
Totally. It's the little things that we can do. You know, sometimes like in the space of our world right now, things seem overwhelming. I try to really kind of stay away from the news because it does seem, but I think what we can do one day at a time, just the little things, the little efforts that we can do to touch others and to like send love out, you know, into our space and our world, you know, that's what we can do. We can focus on the little things one step at a time. Yeah.
Jessica, you're amazing. Thank you so much for talking to us today. I'm here with Chrissy, who is a provider here at Revival. I am so excited to talk to you because I know off camera we've been talking a lot of things, all things beauty and just health, energy, and really what makes people glow from the outside, well, inside out, outside in, both.
Yeah, both. Goes both ways.
And yes, it does. And I love that you really take the time to get to know your patients and you really take those moments to hear, not only listen, but what we were saying, hear what they want and what you're going to do with them. Can you kind of, tell me a little bit?
Thank you so much for having me and having us here. Here at Revival, I hear a lot that our approach is different. You know, our clients come in, it's a really safe place for them. We don't take that lightly. We're so appreciative to have them come in here and trust us.
Right.
So like one of the things that we do, our consults, we take a full 45 minutes to really sit down with our clients, figure out their lifestyle, look at all aspects from physical activity to relationships to diet to we have them bring in their product lines with them, which is, I feel like, huge.
That's
a lot of
such
people.
a difference. Yeah, when you said that, that is kind of shocking but amazing because it makes complete sense, but I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah. So it's a full approach, you know, that we find, and everything is customizable. It's not a one size fits all.
Right.
So we really like to take that time and, you know, find the right approach and the right treatment.
And I love that you were saying earlier, kind of, you know, we were talking a little bit off camera again, but you were telling me that each person is so different, and especially in a valley like this where so many of us are so outdoorsy.
Absolutely.
That you can't just say, hey, you know, this is what or someone will even come in and say, I want this. And you'll really listen to them and say, you know what, I don't know if this is the best option for you, but here's X, Y, Z.
Or maybe not at this time in your life.
Right.
You know?
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's, we want to get people set up. We want to see what, like I said, their physical activity is, what their skin type, what their goals are. And a lot of times it's steps to get there. So we like to take that time and look at the big picture.
I love that as well. And so you were kind of saying that it's an individualized situation here, right?
Absolutely.
And I love that you take the 45 minutes. What do you go over in those 45 minutes? What exactly, what would it look like? What would happen?
Well, I think one of the biggest things is we have somebody come in and we really like to start the consult and have them look and tell us their favorite aspects or what they love when they look at their face and what they see.
Okay.
So then it's kind of building on that and accentuating and adding to that and going from there.
I love the positive. That's amazing. Instead of, because I was thinking, you know, you come in and you're kind of like, oh, I don't like this.
We're not here to pick people apart.
Right.
Yeah, or judge.
I love that. Yes. Okay.
So it's building on that and then going from there and seeing what their goals are, what they would like to improve, how they see themselves getting there, what they're using as far as products at home. We're really big on using medical grade products. That's what's going to make the biggest difference in your skin, what you're doing day in and day out. So we go through all of that. We see what they're currently using, how we can help add or supplement to their, we look at their diet and lifestyle, what they're eating, how much water they're drinking, which is huge here.
I think that's, I love, not to interrupt you, but I think that's brilliant because I think so oftentimes people think, oh, one-stop shop, which it is, but you also have to keep on living the lifestyle that kind of allows that to keep on being, allows you to keep on shining and being beautiful.
And we want people to be active. We want, I mean, Jessica and I, we're huge sun lovers. We like to be out there, you know, but it's just protecting yourself and finding a way to do it. And then coming in here and we're able to help, you know, fix all the damage done with our treatment. So
I feel like I need that. I definitely, I mean, I'm in my 40s and I started getting sunspots. I'm like, what is this? What's happening? So
yeah, because you're living life. You're enjoying life. That's good. We don't want people to stop doing this.
I know. I think about that quite often. I'm like, we live here. You want to be in the mountains, but you want people to live their lives to the fullest, but also be conscious of these are the things you need to do.
And it's also, we're really big. It's not an all or nothing approach, right? Like you don't have to be all something. You can pick and choose your little things. I mean, I'm very very big on what I eat and making sure what goes into my body is
Yes.
healthy and organic and natural, but I also get Botox.
Right.
So it's like you can have the best of both worlds. You
I
know?
love that you said that, because I think so often people kind of do feel, oh, I'm so organic and I'm, you know, living this genuine healthy lifestyle, however, but it doesn't need to be a however.
Yes,
You can do both.
Yes, so we're big on that here, which
Yes.
I think our clients appreciate.
I love that. So another question I had for you, I'm just curious. I know you do so many different things here. What is your favorite treatment to have done to yourself and or to do to someone else?
Okay. I mean, it totally depends on the space that I'm in.
Okay.
I mean, there can be times where, you know, a lot of our treatments can be a little bit uncomfortable, spicy,
Right.
maybe a little bit more
Spicy.
painful.
I love
Yep.
that word.
Yep. It's all about the way you present it. Which give great results, right?
Right.
But maybe you're in a more fragile state. Maybe you're going through something in life that's really big and traumatic.
Yes.
And pain we store in the body in the same place, and different things can trigger it.
Right.
So maybe not a big laser is the right time for you.
Got
you
it.
know?
Yep.
So maybe it's more of a holistic approach and a holistic facial where you feel really good. There's no downtime. You're not causing anything painful.
Right.
Or maybe you're in a place where you're ready for something bigger. So it kind of just
Yeah.
depends on where you're at. We look at all of that.
And that's huge. And so that is part of the 45 minutes too. Is You're
Absolutely.
just, so it is, you come in here and you get everything from your, well, there you go, mind, body, soul,
Yes,
like
absolutely.
everything, your mind, body, and beauty, because I think you're right. So often, so many of us come in here after we've been through major life things.
Absolutely, because
And
you're wanting to feel good. You're wanting to look good
100%.
so that you
Yes.
feel good.
Right.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's so great. That is so awesome. And when did you start here?
I started after Jessica had been open for about a year.
Okay.
She's a dear friend of mine. I look up to her. I'm all about, you know, my belief is that we surround ourselves with females that are powerful and, you know, bring more to the table. And she is absolutely that person for me. I respect her as a human, as a mom, as a mother, and as a business owner. So it was a very easy decision for me to come over and be here with her and work in this space. We go way back. We have some history. So.
You guys are such powerful, beautiful women, and I love that
thank
she's
you.
tearing up even talking about this. And that's one thing I do want to say. When you come into this space, and yes, obviously I love these women all very deeply, but you do feel a sense of sisterhood, and you feel connected. You don't feel judged, and you feel so calm.
I am
and I think
so happy that you say that.
100%.
That's huge for us.
Yes, Jessica and I have talked about this for a long time. When I first came in, I was just kind of all over the place, and she calmed me in like 50 seconds, and I'm like, I like it here.
It's a safe place.
It is a safe
I mean,
space,
you
yes.
know, Jessica laughs at me because there are mornings I feel overwhelmed. I'm
Right.
a single mom to a 4-year-old and trying to get him to preschool, and it's like, I just need to get to work, you know? And she's like, that's crazy that you feel that way, but it's a safe place, not just for our clients, but for us as providers and employees here. So I'm glad that you feel that.
100%. Well, I want to say thank you guys so much. This was such a moment, and truly, I want everyone to know that when you come in here, you feel so good from the inside out, and
That's everything.
I'm excited to come back. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Well, we'll be excited to have you.
Thank you so much. It was so nice to talk to you.
Thank you, Gretchen.
And keep it right here for more of the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia de TV8, bienvenidos a lo mejor de la semana, donde te estaré compartiendo los mejores eventos y actividades para disfrutar aquí en nuestro valle. Yo soy Julio García y entramos oficialmente a la segunda semana de agosto con muchísimos eventos y actividades por disfrutar, así que acompáñenme en esta edición de lo mejor de la semana. Este lunes 7 de agosto, Mountain Youth Valley's Voice nos presenta una película gratuita al estilo Drive-In en el Eagle River Center, en los terrenos de la Feria de Eagle, a las 7:30 de la tarde. Tendrán palomitas gratuitas, así que trae tu coche, trae cobijas, almohadas para disfrutar de una película gratuita a partir de las 7:30 de la tarde. Este martes 8 de agosto te presento una oportunidad gratuita en el área de Denver, ya que el Museo de Arte de Denver ofrece un día gratis donde podrás disfrutar de todas las exhibiciones sin ningún costo entre 10 de la mañana y 9 de la noche. Puedes reservar tus boletos en línea de antemano en la página que aparece en pantalla o en el mostrador cuando llegues al museo. Tendrán más de 150 charlas sobre las exhibiciones y algunos otros días gratuitos incluyen el 9 y 12 de septiembre. Continuamos este miércoles 9 de agosto con un concierto gratuito, el Down Valley Get Down, en el Anfiteatro Lundgren de Gypsum de 6 a 8 y media de la noche, donde se estará presentando la banda Tara Rose and The Real Deal, un concierto para disfrutar en familia en el Anfiteatro Lundgren de Gypsum. Este jueves 10 de agosto, otro concierto gratuito en el Eagle Town Park, donde se estará presentando la banda Happy Landing a partir de las 6 y media de la tarde. Así que trae tu cobija, tu silla, pero sobre todo mucha energía para disfrutar de esta música en vivo. Y este viernes 11 de agosto te comparto otro evento en el área de Denver porque sé que a veces nos gusta salir, pasar el fin de semana en Denver, y se estará presentando este viernes nada más y nada menos que la banda MS en el National Western Complex a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Los boletos comienzan en $70 más cargos a través de la página web ticketon.com. Y para iniciar el fin de semana, este sábado 12 de agosto se estará llevando a cabo el Edwards Corner Farmers Market de 9 de la mañana a 1 de la tarde, donde encontrarás una gran variedad de productos locales, así que no te lo puedes perder. Y para concluir esta semana, el domingo 13 de agosto, nunca está de más dar un paseo por el Vail Farmers Market y Art Show, que se lleva a cabo de 9 y media de la mañana a 3 y media de la tarde, con muchísimos productos locales, desde ropa, accesorios, comida, arte, muchísimas cosas más para toda la familia. Yo soy Julio García y esto fue lo mejor de la semana.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
If you're making your way over to the outlets at Silverthorne, well then this is your TV8 Visitors Bureau to get you in the know as you're making your way over here to enjoy all of the fabulous villages, from red to blue to green. There's somewhere for everyone to shop and enjoy. Whether you're looking to update your wardrobe, or maybe you want some Bath and Body Works, you want some things for your home, they've got Williams, Sonoma. There are so many great options here at the outlets at Silverthorne. Now if you're looking to be a little bit more sports oriented instead of a little more clothing oriented, which is what I like to come over here and shop for, well, our sports director Blake O'Rulian has some great information for coming over here for all of your sports needs. Let's take it over to Blake.
Hey Maddie, thank you so much. Yeah, we're actually here at the outlets of Silverthorne, where there's actually 3 distinct villages that are color-coded. So the first one that we're going to talk about is right behind me, the Red Village, which is Lou Outdoors. And Lou Outdoors has all of your skateboarding needs, your outdoor needs. They have everything that you really need. It's a family-owned business, and it's a great shop to shop at. Another one that we're going to move over to now is the Green Village, which has Blue Valley ski and board rentals for all of your snow sports. So in the colder months that are coming just around the corner. You can actually go there, you can rent things, you can buy things, but it all gets you ready for your skiing and snowboarding seasons. And then lastly, we've got the Blue Village, which has Pearl Azumi, which has all of your cycling gear. So in a couple of months, when you actually have a little bit warmer weather, you can go out for that cycling time. And they've got great discounts, 10% off for students, teachers, first responders, as well as a whole lot more. There's a ton of things here at the Villages, at the outlets of Silverthorne. Make sure to come check it out.
Good morning, Vail.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com, because there's always more for you on 92.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Hello everyone, I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I
So
even though you work for...
Some good deals, too good to miss on Flash Deals. Now check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. We are totally taking care of ourselves on this Sunday. We got some exercise, and Gretchen's everywhere, quite the ubiquitous one for all of her glitz and glam. Now we're going to go on over to Vail Skin and Lashes, and we can find out about our beautiful faces. Let's see what it's all about.
I'm so excited to be here with my good friend Nikki Mills in the beautiful space in Avon, Colorado, Vail Skin and Lashes Medical Spa. How are you doing, Nikki?
Excellent. Thanks so much for coming back in.
I am so excited. I have to be honest, I come here at least once a week. It's a true story. I love the spray tans. I love the facials. I love that you can get Botox. I can get all my cosmetic needs here and so much more. Nikki, tell us kind of what your favorite things to do are here, because I know it's a medical spa. So what do you have to offer?
Well, one of my favorite things to do on you, Gretchen, is your brows.
Yes. Oh, how did I forget that? That's my main moment, are my eyebrows.
Yes, you've had, let's see, brow lamination with me.
Yep.
Hennas.
Yes.
And tinting.
Waxing.
Shaping.
We've done the whole thing.
Yes.
And I get stopped for my eyebrows. That's a true story. Do you know that? All the time people are like, I love the big, thick eyebrow. It's very glamorous and glitzy.
You are very special and you are glamorous, that's for sure.
I would like to thank you for making me look this way because I love coming in this space. It's brand new. I can't wait to show everyone around. It's beautiful chandeliers. It's a medical spa. Can you explain a little bit how this stands out and why it's different than the other spas around town?
Yes, well, our address is 30 Benchmark Road, Suite G2, and this place has been a hair salon for about 30 years. So I think almost everyone in town who does hair has worked in this space at one time, and almost everyone in town has been here at one time to get their hair done. And so when I bought it a couple years ago, I renovated the space, added a big, beautiful treatment room. I was tired of working in little treatment rooms, so I built a really big one that could house all of our new equipment, our lasers, the hydrofacial, the cryotherapy for fat freezing. We have lymphatic compression massage, a pantsuit that hopefully you'll see later, and I just needed a lot more space, but we still have 2 smaller treatment rooms, one that you're really familiar with. We do spray tans and waxing and facials, and then another room that I'm so excited about and which distinguishes us from any of the other spas in the area is it's the medical side of things that we offer. So we do Botox, filler, Kybella.
Well, and I know that you have a really special room, the consultation room, and it is stunning, so exciting. And something you were telling me a little bit about that's so neat and different is anyone that comes in here, you can take a before and then an after picture of the different things that you've had done to you to see the process and how it's actually working.
Yes, it's a very special camera. It does skin analysis. So you put your head inside a frame and it'll take a series of 3 pictures and it analyzes inside of your skin. And when we look at the pictures, you can see where your sunspots are, where you're dehydrated, where your fine lines and wrinkles are. And so we store that information and then we'll get you on a program and packages that we can do a series of treatments and we'll recommend some of these products here. And what this camera is going to help show our guests is the before and then say if they come back in 3 months. Did that really do anything for me? That treatment or that eye cream or skin firming, are my wrinkles going away? You know, how does my filler look or my Botox look after a couple weeks? So looking very closely through that camera and saving those photos and then doing another set of photos and comparing them back to back. And that makes us special because no one else is doing that with that kind of software that really analyzes it.
That is so awesome. And I think it's really cool too because we were talking a little bit, men and women alike come in here. So it is a one-stop shop for men and women to come in and feel beautiful from the inside, well, outside in, I guess this time. Because it's true, when you feel and look your best, I think that truly helps you, you know, to kind of glow from the outside and then bring that beauty inside.
Yes, we obviously have a lot of women in here, but what makes us special is that we do cater to men. I do a lot of waxing, brows, ears, nose, but then we also get guys in for spray tans and skincare and facials. And with the medical spa side of it, they are more than welcome to come in and meet with our nurse and get Botox and filler.
So Nikki, I know something that you provide that is very unique to this valley is a lot of makeup services. And people sometimes think, oh, we don't wear makeup here in Vail, but not true. Glitz and Glam, that's what I'm saying. We have red carpet events, we have galas, we have date nights where we just want to feel and look beautiful. So this is a service you do here, right?
Yes, and also weddings. And
wedding.
Yes.
How could I forget?
The main makeup line that I carry is Jane Iredale, and it's called the skincare makeup. So for those of us who may be a little bit more granola, our makeup just can blend in naturally, but then we also can take it to the glam level for those red carpet events or for brides and her party.
And so, Nikki, do you do this? Is this something you could come to someone's home, or do they need to come in here because you have all the makeup I see? It's beautiful, and you have so much of it.
Yes, we can travel with it as well, but I'd love to have you come in and give you a makeover and take you through and make sure we find all the right colors. And Jane Iredale is a really popular brand that people from all over the country, they look at Janiorda website and they find us, and so when they're here in Vail, they can get stocked up on whatever they're running low on.
Well, I definitely will come in because I know winter to summer here, especially like my skin and with the spray tans you do for me. My skin needs different colors, different tones, to put on my lips and my eyes and different foundations. So I'll definitely come in and check it out.
Yes, and one of the lines we carry, the Extreme Lashes makeup line, is safe for your eyelash extensions.
That is a good thing to know. I know many women in this town that would not want to tell this all the time, but there are lots of, the lashes walking around.
Yes, and our makeup is safe for the lashes as well. And if you don't have lashes, we can get you some by using the Revitalash product.
And I love this too because Nikki and I are dear friends, and I know that you do this because it gives you a feeling of self-worth because you're making people feel beautiful. And I know some of the stories you've shared with me, and people genuinely have thanked you for helping truly turn around their lives by making them look good on the outside and feel better on the inside. And that's an amazing thing. That's really cool.
Well, it is part of my mission to help make the earth more beautiful, like one person at a time. And there's a lot of hurting people in the world today. And so when they come in and I get the privilege of laying my hands on them and touching them, it can be a very special experience. And to be able to provide some peace, comfort, relaxation, help with self-esteem, and that just reminds me of, all the young kids that I work with too, who, it's a tough world out there with social media and Instagram. And, I like to help people with acne, and my own children, have had issues with it and struggle. And we have a skincare line back here called Face Reality Skincare. And that's a series of treatments and great products. And also like our red light therapy and our acne light therapy are easy, painless treatments that people can have. And I do have really good numbing cream for some of the things that you might be a little afraid of for pain-wise, like the ProCell microneedling.
Right.
I'll be working on someone and they'll say, I'm not feeling, and I'm like, okay, I can go after you a little bit harder, but...
Yeah. Well, and this is so neat too because you just let me know that you do house calls as well, which is pretty special. So if someone's maybe not feeling the best version of themselves, maybe feeling really down, and they want to have this moment where they feel better and you make them feel better, you will physically go to their house. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we just got back from a house in Minturn with a mom with a new baby, which it's so hard to pack everything up and go have a treatment if she has a wedding coming up. So that's just an example. But then we have a lot of resort guests, and we're able to bring our services to the resort, the hotel, the condo, the apartment, the house, whatever. We can make it happen.
I love this. It truly is a one-stop shop, and I can't wait to get around and look at everything, and I'm so excited. Thank you, Nikki, so much for just telling us all about the amazing things that you do, and thank you for being you and making the world a better place.
Thank you, Gretchen.
And a more beautiful place.
Yes, one person at a time.
I love it. Keep it right here for more Glitz and Glam with Gretchen.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Today, great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
Good morning, Vail.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for your Sunday experience at Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. Thank you so much to Michelle LavIre for coming in and kicking my booty, literally. Pilates is a really interesting way to start your day. It was my first experience with it, and I already feel a little something, so I know it's good for us. We want to take care of ourselves, self-love, self-grace, self-care. It's all in it. It's all in us as well, so we can take care of ourselves. All the glitz and glam you saw today, make sure you get on over there and take care of yourselves. We have a great week ahead of us, everybody. For all of your fantastic fun, tune in every single morning to Good Morning Vail right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. You're home in the right